Good morning, Eagles. I'm Hope Voorhees.
And I'm Tegan Ross. Welcome back to Eagle Eye News. Please rise for the pledge and remain standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This week, we got an inside scoop of how marching band is looking forward to their upcoming season. Let's go over to Mr. Castor for more.
I'm Sean Delaney with Eagle Eye News, and I'm here with Matthew Castor, Director of the Lakes Community High School Marching Band. Mr. Castor, how do you feel about this upcoming marching season?
It's always exciting to put a marching band show together because there is the idea and the sort of the germ of the show, and then to make it come to life and to teach it and to work with it and to see where it ends up is an exciting process.
Awesome. How do you feel, or what are your expectations for this year's season?
To win. Really, what we try to do is make sure that we're always either first, second, or third in our class in all the different categories that they rate us in. And that way we know that we're always shooting for that top spot, and then we know how we compare with other folks in our class too.
And during your time here at Lakes, you've helped our music program and fine arts program grow so much. What are your long-term goals for the future?
Well, that's a big question, Sean. I try to keep it day to day, class to class, week to week, year to year. You know, as long as we're always every day coming in and trying to be better each day that we have an opportunity to engage with the music, then we'll grow every day and each year outdo the year before and the year after that, and just keep that wheel turning so that we can, like you just said, year after year after year, we continue to grow and blossom.
And one more question, how are you feeling about tonight's performance in the halftime show?
It's the first one, so I'm always a little bit nervous because it's the first time, kind of back to the first question about, you know, it's all been in rehearsal and been ideas and thoughts and creativity, and now it's coming to life, it's real. And so that's a little nerve-wracking for the first time, but I'm really confident in the students. They've been working hard, they've been taking everything we've thrown at them and really trying to do their very best at it.
Well, thank you for your time.
Absolutely, thank you.
Good luck on your season.
Yep.
Sean Delaney, Eagle Eye News.
Thank you, Mr. Castor. We can't wait to see what you accomplish this year. Now let's throw it over to the Olivias with sports.
Hey Eagles, I'm Olivia Antony.
And I'm Olivia Beller.
And this is Sports.
We had a huge week in sports, starting off with the girls' golf team defeating Grayslake North and Central 201 to 239, with the lower score winning.
The girls' volleyball team is now 10-0 and took the win in 2 against Carmel, Deerfield, and Vernon Hills.
The varsity field hockey team spent their Labor Day weekend in St. Louis, placing second overall in their pool.
Senior Jillian Fatih scoring 3 goals and senior Lindsay Kuzmanovich scoring 1.
And on Tuesday, they had a home game against Naperville North, winning 8-1.
Shout out to Cross Country for getting a dub against Grayslake North on Tuesday.
The tennis team won against Woodstock North also on Tuesday, making the final score 7-0.
The boys soccer team has had an exceptional season so far. This past week, they pulled out wins over Maine East and Vernon Hills.
And finally, the football team had a huge win last Friday against Highland Park and won with a score of 28-20.
In the second quarter, down by 7, quarterback Jake Johnson dumps a pass to running back Ethan Greenfield for a 10-yard touchdown.
After a Highland Park touchdown, the Eagles answer quickly when junior D'Lo Hardy returns the kickoff for a 95-yard touchdown.
Now we jump to the third quarter where the Eagles are up 21-20. Dylan D'Angelo breaks through the offensive line for a big tackle.
Lakes then comes up short on third down and are forced to punt when Ethan Greenfield throws down Highland Park's punt returner.
With less than 5 minutes left in the game, the score still at 21-20, Johnson throws a screen pass to D'Lo for a touchdown to seal the game for the Eagles.
What's going on, Eagles? I'm Thomas Sieben with Eagle Eye News. We're here at home on Poly Field with our head coach, Coach Eater, and our wonderful quarterback, Jacob Johnson. How'd you guys feel about today's game going into it?
We felt good. We knew it'd be a good test. They're a 7A playoff team. They beat us 55-12 last year, so it was a big test. We thought it'd be a good measure where we're at, and we came out and played great and battled through the whole game, and I'm so proud of these guys.
Awesome.
We knew it was going to be a great competition. Last week, we didn't play our best, and I think that this week that we came out and both sides of the ball played great, and we got the win.
Awesome. And, you know, last week, Coach Ellerman talked about the defense, but now I want you guys to talk about the offense. How was that for you guys tonight?
We finally started hitting some explosive plays. We have great athletes, and tonight they showed up and showed it, and I'm proud of those guys. And defense, again, every time we needed a break, they came out and got another break, got us the ball back, and just a great team.
Last week, we didn't offensively reach our full potential. I think this week we're getting there closer, and we're just going to keep getting better.
So now you've got 2 victories on your belt right now for this season. What are your hopes for games in the future?
Get number 3. One at a time.
That's it.
Fair enough.
One at a
Well,
time.
congratulations, you two, on another win.
Thank you.
We hope to see the same thing next week.
Thank you.
Good job, baby. Way to battle.
With Eagle Eye News, I'm Thomas Even.
That's it for this week. Congratulations to all of our sports teams for bringing home wins.
Now let's take you to your Royal Rush for your Royal Rush update.
Hey Eagles!
Welcome to your Royal Rush update. Next week we got a lot ahead of us, so we want to see you all there supporting our Eagles.
On Monday, we got a huge field hockey game against Antioch at Antioch, a boys golf match against Grant, a girls golf match against Antioch, and a girls volleyball game versus Marion Central at home.
Tuesday, there's boys soccer against Wakanda, girls cross country against Antioch at Fox River Park, field hockey taking on Deerfield at home, and a girls tennis match against Grant at home.
On Wednesday, boys golf is taking on Wakanda, while girls golf takes on Grant, both at Midlane Golf Course.
Thursday, boys soccer is taking on Grant at home, field hockey against Homewood Flossmoor, an away game for girls tennis against Grays Lake Central, and girls volleyball versus Wakanda at home.
And lastly, Friday we have girls golf taking on Grant, girls tennis against Marion Central, and then our big football game against Wakanda at home, and the theme is America. So bust out your stars and stripes, Eagles, because it's going to be great.
And don't forget, Eagle Theater has Love Labor's Lost opening on Thursday at 7 p.m., plus 2 more shows on Saturday, September 16th at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m.
See you there, Eagles!
Thanks, Royal Rush. This week, we got a chance to sit down with one of the cross-country coaches and some of the runners to see how the season is going.
So we're here on wonderful Field 4 with some of our cross-country runners here. Do you mind introducing yourselves?
Hi, I'm Talon Knopf. I'm a sophomore. I'm Charlie Hallberg. I'm a junior.
So you two are both cross-country runners for the varsity team, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
That's true.
And how are you guys preparing for this season?
Well, basically, practice started in like June, and then we run pretty much all the way to the state meet when we make it there. And we do practices after school, just like every other sport.
Yeah, we put in lots of miles, usually around 30 to around 45 a week, doing lots of different kinds of workouts. Sometimes they're just easy runs, sometimes they're longer runs. It's a variety of things.
What are your expectations for this season, or how do you think this season is going to turn out for you guys?
We want to make it down to state this year. It'll be the first time the team's ever done it. And we also want to get a state trophy, which is top 4 in state.
At this meet, not with varsity runners, but with the coach himself, Coach Shepard. Coach, this is the 4th meet this season, correct? Mm-hmm. And to you so far, how has this season been going for you guys?
You know, it's been a nice start overall. We continue to improve. You just saw a bunch of awesome performances. I think it's everybody's season best, and a lot of people, that's their overall fastest time they've ever run. So we just want to keep stacking those consistent days and keep improving, and we had that today. Awesome.
So for your next meet, what are kind of like short-term goals?
So our next meet is the Peoria meet. It's called the First to the Finish. It's a pretty big meet. We have 16 of the top 25 ranked teams, including ourselves there. And we're really looking to kind of make an early season statement. It's a great opportunity for the guys to get some great race experience. And I think we're going to surprise some people, which is always kind of fun. Ultimately, the goal is to work toward November, but for us, it's kind of exciting to really get that great competition so early.
Awesome.
So that's where we're headed.
Well, thank you, Coach. Congratulations on another meet. With Eagle Eye News, I'm Thomas Eden.
Thanks, guys. Student Services is excited to introduce the Dean's Office newest faculty member, Bear. Bear will be working at Lakes a couple times throughout this school year. His goal is to promote a positive school environment. During his visits, Bear will be randomly inspecting different parts of the building for prohibited items that pose a threat in our school, such as drugs, narcotics, and alcohol. While Bear is here at Lakes, we ask that you refrain from petting him, but please don't hesitate to stop and say hello. Here's a short video of our new furry friend.
If you have any ideas or suggestions for us, you can submit announcement requests at our website at lakestudentmedia.com for a chance to see it aired in a future broadcast.
While you're there, make sure to check out all of our new web videos every week and features from all school publications. This week, check out our Chipotle Hacks video. For more updates, follow us on Twitter at LakesEEN. I'm Tegan Ross.
And I'm Hope Voorhees. Thanks for watching, Eagles, and we'll see you next week.